Hello everybody and welcome! With 2024 coming to an end, Nintendo Switch 2 is on the horizon. And you'd be forgiven if you thought the Nintendo Switch was going to have a quiet year. Evidently, that is not the case. The Nintendo Switch is about to have the biggest, baddest bon voyage of any console in history. So, I'm making a video about Nintendo Switch's Twilight Year. Before we get started, I just want to thank everyone that helped me get to 600 subscribers. What a massive number. Thank you all for your support. It means the world to me. And hopefully 2025 will get me to 1,000 subscribers. Can you imagine that? If you haven't already, please remember to like, comment and subscribe. Okay, and back to the show. And here are the 5 games you should be looking out for in 2025. First up, we have Professor Layton and the new world of Steam. Very steampunky, this game. This is the latest edition in the long-running Professor Layton series, which started in 2007. I have fond memories not of playing this game, but experiencing the hype surrounding this game during its launch from a shop perspective. I used to work in Game, which is a game store in the UK. A lot like GameStop. Well, exactly like GameStop. But anyway, and one day we had a queue of about 5 or 6 people outside the store one day. And they were queuing up for the latest Professor Layton game. I think it's called Professor Layton and the Curious Village. And they weren't there, it wasn't the launch of the game. The game had already been out for a little while. They were there under the rumour that there was a restock. And I had to tell them, yeah, there is a restock. We do have some more Professor Layton games in. But we only have 3 copies. Only 3 copies came in, so I had to send people away. One guy was like, can I buy all 3 copies, please? Like, no. 1 for you. So whilst the popularity of this game has waned, the quality seems to still be there. And I am looking forward to playing the latest edition in 2025. And obviously we couldn't discuss 2025 without discussing Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. And I could have sworn at one point this would have been a Nintendo Switch 2 launch game. Hands down, I honestly thought it was going to be a launch game. The long-awaited sequel to Metroid Prime 3 Federation. Was it Federation? I'm forgetting. But anyway, since its announcement in 7 years ago, it's been in triple development. Originally being developed by Bandai Games, it's now back in the hands of Retro Studios, who are the masterminds behind the entire Prime trilogy, so I'm not entirely sure why it didn't go to them to begin with. There's not much to go on regarding story. All we have is a kick-ass 2-minute trailer to whet our appetites. And by God, it was worth the wait.
It's been 84 years.
Up next, I can't even say his name without going DK! Donkey Kong! DK! Donkey Kong is here! Now I hope in post I'm able to line up the music. Probably not. That was probably a terrible bit I just did. Just try not to laugh with me, not at me. The Wii classic Donkey Kong Country returns. Barrels back on tower consoles next year on the Nintendo Switch. The game that was originally released on the Wii, then demade for the 3DS, and then somehow, weirdly, almost sounds made up, re-released for the Nvidia Shield in China. Maybe this time I will actually finish the game, because I struggled to finish it the first time around. But my favourite Donkey Kong game is, and always will be, Donkey Konga. Prepare for trouble! And make it double. Pokemon ZA is another game I thought was going to be released with Nintendo Switch 2 at launch next year. Evidently, it is most likely going to be the final Pokemon game on the Nintendo Switch. My main concern for this game, however, will be the performance. Now, I don't know if you've been following the huge leak that happened at Game Freak when they were hacked recently, but Typhlosion stories aside, the game, apparently the full game is in the hackers' hands, and they have played the full game. And they have confirmed there are some bugs in the game, evidently, which I'm going to say, whilst the game is fun, They say the game is absolutely amazing and it's very enjoyable. They have said that it doesn't actually impact the gameplay too much. Now, I don't know if you played Scarlet and Violet, but it did impact the gameplay, didn't it? Now, I really enjoy the Legends series. I really enjoy Pokemon Legends Arceus, and I'm hoping Pokemon Legends ZA will be on the same quality of that game, because it is going to be the last Pokemon game on the Switch, and it will be the last hurrah for the Pokemon franchise as well. Let's hope the game does perform better than Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, because I feel the franchise it does now have a strained relationship with the fan base. And it may end up being that, much like Bethesda, yeah, I'm going there, people, when a new Pokemon game's released, they won't be talking about the game, but be talking about the glitches that came with it. Cue the giant in Skyrim. And finally, the icing on the cake. The Nintendo Switch is finally the only place you can play the entire Xenoblade series. Though I won't be following you muskrats out there. I won't be calling it Xenoblade Chronicles X, you tyrants. I will always call it by its original name, Xenoblade Chronicles Twitter. I feel this will actually be the last game that was previously exclusive to the Wii U that was actually worth owning a Wii U for. What does the Wii U even have left? We took all the Donkey Kongs, we took the Metroid games, we took the Super Mario games. What's left? The Wii U is a shell. And the Nintendo Switch is everything the Wii U should have been. But evidently, Xenoblade Chronicles Twitter does look amazing, taking place in a place called New Los Angeles. I'm not making that up. I've never played the game myself. It's a game I've always wanted to play, and I'm really looking forward to it, because I missed out on it on the Wii U, because it was a very amazing system and everyone loved it. But really, New Los Angeles? Do you think we will also have a new New York, like in Futurama? And that's it! 2025 is going to be an amazing year. Not just with the Nintendo Switch 2, but lots of new Pokemon TCG card series coming out as well. Like the upcoming Eevee one. I'm really looking forward to it. It comes out in January. I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and have an amazing week, and I'll catch you next week. Bye!